Hello everyone, welcome back to online lecture series on applied thermodynamics. We are continuing our topic of properties of gases and mixtures. So in our previous lecture we have studied about ideal gas equation, in which we took two processes. First is isobaric and second is isothermal, and here combining these two processes we obtained the ideal gas equation in mass form, that is PV is equal to mRT. Then we obtained the same equation in form of a number of moles, that is PV is equal to nR0T, where R0 is universal gas constant. Now the next is van der Waals equation. Here in our previous theory, that is for ideal gas equation, we assumed that no attraction or repulsion between molecules, and second we assumed that the volume of molecules is negligible in comparison of total volume. So here we did a correction for this, that is let's say that the volume occupied by all molecules is B and total volume is V, then the space which is available for movement of molecules is V minus B, that is the volume part. And second, we have made correction for intermolecular attractions, that is the molecule A is having equal attractive forces from the surrounding molecules, however B is having resultant force of attraction, and here resultant force is present here, and because of that we have made a corrected pressure as P plus A by V square. And here finally we obtained the modified equation as P is equal to RT divided by V minus B minus A by V square. And here the last equation which is available over here is this, and once we solve this equation we obtain this curve with three solutions of volume for a given pressure, and once the pressure increases we reach a point where there is a single value of volume, and here this is known as critical point, that is where del P upon del V is equal to 0 and del 2P upon del V square is also 0. And here this is the next part for today that we are going to discuss now. Okay. So here we are going to use these two properties at critical point, that is del P over del V and del 2P over del V square at critical point are 0, and here we are having, this is the standard equation of ideal of van der Waals. This is the van der Waals equation in which we have put PC, TC and VC everywhere, that is critical points. So once we differentiate PC with respect to VC, we get this equation, that is the first term being differentiated is minus RTC divided by VC minus B whole square plus 2A upon Vz cube is equal to 0. And as the derivative is 0, we can equate it like this: RTC upon Vc minus B square is equal to 2A upon Vc cube. And here we are getting the value RTC is equal to 2A divided by Vc cube into Vc minus B whole square. Now this next is second derivative. So here in second derivative we are continuing from here only, and we are getting this formula, that is here the second derivative gives us 2RTC divided by Vc minus B cube minus 6A upon Vc raised to 4 equal to 0. And here also we can equate this So we are getting another value of RTC. So here we are having one value of RTC, and here also we are having one value of RTC. And once we equate them RTC both sides, then we are getting the value of VC as equal to 3B. VC is equal to 3B, and here once we obtain this value of VC as 3B, we will take this formula again, and we have taken this formula which was there, and here we have put the value of VC as 3B everywhere. So here instead of VC we have put 3B, and here in the denominator also we have, instead of VC cube we have put 27B cube. So finally we are getting the value of TC in terms of A and B and R, that is in terms of constants. And here then we have used the van der Waals equation, that is PC is equal to RTC VC minus B minus A by VC square. So here instead of TC we have put 8A divided by 27 BR, and instead of VC we have put 3B. So finally we are also getting the value of PC in terms of A and B. So here if you see carefully what we have done, that we have obtained the value of VC in terms of B, that is constant. Here also we have obtained the value of TC in terms of constant, that is A, B and gas constant R. And here finally we are getting the value of PC is equal to A divided by 27B square. So next what we have done here is we are going to obtain the value of A and B. So if you see from here we have taken B as a subject, so B is equal to 8A upon, here if you see, if we use this equation, then B is equal to 8A divided by 27 into R TC. So the same thing is done here, and instead of here A we have put this value, that is 27B square PC, this one. Instead of A we have used this. So finally you can see this we have, okay, let's repeat this part. So from here what we will be getting, from here we will be getting A is equal to 27 b square okay. So here we will keep it up to this, that is b is obtained here as this. Based on this equation, up to this we are okay. And here instead of this PC is equal to a upon 27 b square, instead of b square we have put this value, that is what we have done here is PC is equal to a divided by 27 into 64 a square divided by 27 square r square tc. So the same thing can be seen here. So we obtained the value of a here, and then the same value of a is returned over here. So we are getting the values of a and b, and then we have taken this formula PV is equal to ZRT, and we are getting Z is equal to PV upon RT. For critical point it can be written as ZC is equal to PCVC upon RTC, and finally we have obtained ZC is equal to 3 by 8, that is 0.375. So that is done in that is already done. Now we will move forward to next topic. Reduced properties. So here the reduced properties are the actual property divided by the critical value of that property. So in let's take a case of pressure. Then for reduced pressure we can write down this as ratio of P divided by PC. Similarly we can get VC VR is equal to V upon VC, and also we can get a reduced temperature, that is equal to T upon Tc. And previously the values which we have obtained for critical values, Vc is equal to 3b, then Tc is equal to 8a upon 27 RB, and then PC is equal to A upon 27 B square. So let's use first this equations. So here we are having V is equal to V R VC, then we have P is equal to PR into PC, and then we have T is equal to TR into TC. So finally here what we should be writing here is 3B into VC, then instead of PC we can utilize this, that is A divided by 27 B square into PC, and here also we are getting 8A divided by 27 RB into TC. That is the final thing that we are having here, and we are going to substitute this into van der Waals equation. That is, the van der Waals equation that we are having is P plus A upon V square into V minus B is equal to RT. And we will be putting all these values. I think here all values are R instead of C. So you should also correct this in your notebook, and then let's put them over here. RB 27 B square into PR plus A divided by 9 B square VR into 3B VR minus B is equal to R into 8A and divided by 27 RB TR. So here we will be taking few terms common, that is let's take A divided by 27 B square PR plus here 3 divided by VR square into 3B will be taken common, so here VR minus 1 by 3 is equal to R will get cancelled here, 8A divided by 27 B into TR. So here B square will get cancelled with this B and this B, 27 will go, A will go. So what we are getting here is PR plus 3 divided by VR square into VR minus 1 by 3 is equal to 8 by 3 into TR. So this is the van der Waals equation in form of reduced properties. Now let's move forward to our next theory. That is law of corresponding states. So here the law of corresponding state is that if two gases have equal values, of reduced pressure and reduced temperature, then both will have same reduced volume. So Here VR can be written as function of PR and TR. So here what we are going to do is we will utilize the previous relation of reduced property, that is we are going to use this relation again, and let us write down P function of PR, VR and TR equal to 0. So Z is equal to PV upon RT. So here we can write down this as PC PR divided by capital R, and here VC VR divided by TCTR. So we can combine few terms, that is PR VR divided by TR into PC VC upon R TC. So here we will be getting this as PR VR divided by TR into ZC. So here we will be getting this as PR VR TR into 3 upon 8. So the value of Z here is equal to 3 upon 8 into PR VR divided by TR. So this is the final value of Z. So let's copy this work into our main slide. So here what we will do is we will continue this topic. There are a few steps which are left in this theory, and then we will move forward with compressibility chart. So here we are going to end this lecture. Thank you for watching this video.